they get hooked. It is like a drug.
Damages your eyesight.
Desensitize us to violence.
He prefers those things to, say, playing outside.
It's made him lazy.
Can create kind of this false reality.
And I don't want him to get into a place where suddenly that becomes like the thing to do.
I don't think that families communicate.
Disengaging with family.
Technology has many negative effects, and for a first-time mother like Melissa Vanderlinden, it has been hard to balance.
When I started putting Rafa in front of a screen, it was an iPad. It was to try to help him eat. And it became an addiction. At 9 months old, we were doing it. I just don't know what we were thinking. We just didn't know any better.
From an increasingly younger and younger age, children are experiencing development issues associated with technology.
My firstborn, when he was little, he liked to watch Baby Einstein movies. And so we did have to limit them because his communication was slow to develop.
Communication skills are not the only thing that may be hindered. There are physical aspects as well.
They don't exercise, and they sit around and play games instead of doing anything. We didn't have that when I was growing up. We rode our bikes all day, all summer.
Though there are many adverse effects, benefits of technology are not hard to find, and parents can easily utilize them.
You play games that have the alphabet, right? So it teaches you your ABCs, and you trace them, right, with your finger. You remember those games? Mm-hmm. And then there's other ones with flashcards that teach you places.
They have to use it so much that he needs to have some skill set about that piece of equipment. They benefit from the technology because they're familiar with it, they are comfortable with it.
The younger generations do better with technology than we do because they're not afraid of it.
As far as pros go, if you have educational apps and they are reinforcing things you're already doing in the home, I think it's a really good tool.
And there is a benefit to introducing them so they have a comfort level. They know how to use the apps. They know how to get the phone to do what they want. But, we even see babies, 1-year-olds here at the hospital that can slide the app over and get to the app that they want and select the game, and they're sitting there playing. And I'm thinking, these kids are going to rule the world.
The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that media time should be limited to 2 hours per day for children and teens, and all media should be avoided for children under 2 years of age. Limiting this, though, can be very difficult.
It's really, really hard to limit. Because it's hard for me to limit myself, and I think if you can't set the example, then how are you going to ask your children to limit what they're doing if they're seeing you all the time in front of the TV or in front of your computer?
We do try to limit it to 2 hours an evening. And over the weekend, I will say we probably fudge that a little bit. They probably play more like 4 hours a day. And I know that that's not the recommendation, but they just are so inundated with technology at school and at home that that's just their go-to whenever they want to choose an activity.
Although technology seems like such a small part of our lives, the statistics can be staggering.
By the time that this generation's age 70, they will have watched screens like 7 to 10 years of their life.
Instead of wasting this precious time, why don't we start making healthier choices by limiting our usage of technology?
Hold off as long as you can.
Everything in moderation.